Hi, this is Heather Kate with Honeybee Buzz Modern Marketing. Welcome to the Buzz Talk, kind of like car talk. We've had some interesting questions pertaining to maximizing your website. And today's question is for Jocelyn, who has a beautiful website called Fitting Fets. She does event planning and does amazing, beautiful work, say, for instance, for weddings and other events. But she's got a beautiful website that she really likes the way it looks. She is doing it on Squarespace. So it is, she had some concerns about it working on mobile devices because she originally designed it specifically for laptops and desktops. But of course, most people who are doing research and punching the button to buy are actually on their mobile device, probably their phone, when they're doing this. So imagine an engaged person doing their planning while they're riding public transportation to get to their work. If they're waiting around for somebody to join them for a meeting, they're on their phone. They're sneaking it in. So they definitely want to be able to see your site on mobile. And I did check it, and it is working fine on mobile. There's a teeny little glitch here or there, but for the in general, it's looking pretty good. Most website themes or systems like Squarespace or Shopify, in addition to WordPress, are absolutely making websites with mobile in mind. So you're pretty good. Squarespace, however, her next question was she wants to make sure that her search engine optimization is working well. And that on Squarespace is it's not as good as using your own hosting with WordPress, for instance. And there are many different ways of working on SEO or search engine optimization. Squarespace does have two nice guides. All you have to do is Google SEO Squarespace and they will pop up. Make sure you get the most recent ones. Today it is January of 2019, and there is at least one of their articles on SEO came out this month, I think a couple of days ago. So those are the ones you want to look at. Google is always changing their rules. They're called algorithms, but we'll just call them rules. That's what you need to be up to date on. Some of the key factors for anybody in doing their search engine optimization is to make sure that you're making the best use of all of the text and the images. And this is the point where you have to switch from thinking in your head of visually what are people into, what are they going to see first, what do you want them to do, how does this picture and how does that color affect them and inform their planning and their decision making. You want to switch out of that into the other side of websites, which is kind of like the underside of a Lego block. Building websites is a lot like working with Legos. The underside has all these funny little holes and things stick together. So you need to switch it mentally and start thinking more sort of mathematically in a way. And you want to make sure that you are using every word to your advantage, and you want to use the coding, so the heading sizes matter. That will show Google the emphasis, because Google's not really like looking at your page. They're using math to test your page. So the things that are most important, the words that are most important, should be in a big heading, and there are ways to set the code for that. That's something that happens sort of behind the scenes when you're building a page or writing a blog post. All of that's important. You want to make sure that you put the important words for your website behind the scenes and attach them to pictures, because that's a great way to stack your keywords in there. And then there are a ton of different ways to do a ton of different points at which you can work on your SEO. You want to maximize all of those. One plugin that I like to use is Yoast. Yoast. That's the guy's actual name, sort of misspelled. I think he's Dutch or something. But it's a good plugin if you're not used to looking for things that will point stuff out to you. This is if you're using WordPress. It's a plugin you add into the back end, and it will point out on blog posts and on pages things that you might want to look at. It will give you a green light if everything's good. It will give you an orange light if you might want to look at it, and it will give you kind of a red light like, hey, you forgot, or you don't have enough words here for this to actually, help you. So it'll give you tips on things to look at. If you're working in Squarespace, one of the downsides to Squarespace, Wix, and things like that is that usually they actually own whatever content you put up there. That is not yours. They can do whatever they want with it. That's part of why I don't like them. But if you've already got a site going and you're happy with it, use their systems. They've got some great tips for basic search engine optimization anyways, and then they'll also tell you how best to work within their system. What are some of the other best practices? Oh yeah, right, that's it, analytics. Analytics is keeping track of all of the data about your website, about who's coming from where, looking at what page, if they used a search engine to get there, what words did they type in, what did they click on your page. So if you're really trying to figure out like how to reach the right people and you want to watch what you're doing, the analytics is important. So that's usually Google Analytics. And that will help you to choose the right words to put on your website. So in the case of a wedding website, you would certainly want to have the word wedding, marriage, engagement, event, venue, any of the words that somebody's thinking of at the top of their mind when they are about to sit down at Google and say, I need to find a wedding planner or event coordinator, so all of those words need to be in your website, repeated carefully, not too much, not too little, and make it so that it's truly readable for a real person, but also so that it's triggering Google to say, yep, this really is, this website really is about this topic. And so people really we do want to send people here because people will be happy with us, meaning us as in Google, because they went to the right place. That's how Google makes their money. That and doing ads for you. So when you get to the point where you want to do some ads, Google Analytics will be something that you'll be keeping very much in mind along with your search engine optimization. Those are our primary tips for today. I want to thank you very much. If you have questions or need help with your website or your search engine optimization, I'd be happy to do that. You can find me at honeybeebuzz.marketing. My name's Heather Kate, and I'm the Buzz Queen. Have a beautiful day.